Hello, dear students. So I guess we are live. Uh, hello, hello, hello. So, how's everybody? Yes, now I can see myself. So we are live. Okay. So hello everyone. How you all have been doing? I hope everybody is doing good and the preparation is also going awesome. Yes. Let me put it here so that I can see your comments too. Okay. So yesterday we had a session, the live session, and in which we did some questions, right? And we also discussed some important concepts. Now, in the continuation of that, today also we are going to do the same thing, but definitely we will be covering new topics today, like percentage, ratio, proportion. Okay, so these are simple topics, yet some good questions are definitely coming up in the examinations from time to time. So we need to be well prepared regarding the types of question, and also we need to have a solid approach also, that is already you should be aware about. Okay, so that is something that we will learn today in this 1 hour session, and then we'll see that okay how many questions we are able to do. And definitely you can put your doubt comment section, as I always say, so that we can clear your doubts too regarding the exam or any other thing, if it is about the stress, anxiety, regarding preparation of the exam, anything that you are concerned with. Okay, your concern is our concern. Okay, so we'll start now. So I guess yesterday we did the last topic, that was the average speed. I guess I have discussed only one question and I left two questions because we were short of time. So I just thought, okay, I'll discuss them in detail. So that's why I left them for today. Okay, so we'll start with the average speed topic again, and we will be discussing these two questions. After that, we will be moving on to the other topics. Okay, great. Now, so I guess everybody is here, so we'll start with the session. So basically, here you can see that the question number 2 is saying Claire traveled from city C to city D. The first half of the way she drove at the constant speed of 40 miles per hour. Then she increased her speed and traveled the remaining distance at 50 miles per hour. What is the average speed miles per hour for the trip? So here you can clearly see that we are having the total journey from point C to point D. Point is that the first half of the journey she has traveled with the speed of 50 miles per hour. Okay, and the second half of the journey is at what? 50 miles per hour. Got it? See here clearly they are saying that the first half of the way. That means what? If we consider the total distance to be small d, then this will be d by 2 and this will be d by 2. But what they're asking, what is her average speed? We know that for average speed, what do we want? We want the total distance, right? And total distance will be divided by total time. Clearly, here they have not given us the total distance, so we have assumed it to be d. Now, in the denominator we want to keep what? The total time being taken. So first let us calculate the time being taken for the first half of the journey. So we will use the simple formula, that is distance is equals to speed into time, or we can say that time is equals to distance by speed. Okay, so again I'm telling you that the formula looks very simple, but the question they create, you need to have a good understanding that what to be assumed as a variable. Okay, and then in what manner I have to solve question in such a way that rather than doing or rather than having any silly mistake, you are just getting the answer directly. Okay, so clearly here my requirement is to get the total time, that I will get by what? Here I have the speed, here I have the distance. What will be the t1? That is the time taken to cover the first half of the journey, that will be d by 2 divided by 40, I guess, because total distance divided by, or distance travel divided by speed, that will be time. Yes or no? Distance is equals to speed into time, so we will have time as distance by speed. Clearly t2 will be what here? So d by 2 divided by 40. Okay, so here in the average speed I will put total distance d. Here t1 is what? D by 80, and this will be d by 100. Got it? D cancel, and here we will get 1. This will be 100 plus 80, 180 by 800. That will be 800 by 180. Now you have to simplify it. Okay. So here if we simplify it, just a second. Here if we simplify it, 800 by 180, because you can see that the options have been given in the mixed fraction. So first of all, I can see that I can divide it by 2, so 400 by 90. Again, we can do that, so 200 by 45, right? So even after doing that, we can do it by 5. So this will become what? This will be 9. And if we divide it by 5, that will be, yes. If we divide it by 5, that will be what? 40. Or we can do it in another way. What is that? That is clearly they are asking us in the mixed fraction way. So just do it here only. What is that? 400 by 90. So I guess 40 by 9 directly we are getting that. And that will be nothing but what? Tell me. Solve the mixed fraction. Come on quickly. 9 into 44, that will be. Hello. See, again, let me explain that. I guess few students have joined in. See, what we are doing here, we are doing a question over the average speed. What they have given is, they are clearly seeing that Claire traveled from city C to city D. The first half of the way, she drove at the constant speed of 40 miles per hour, and then she increased her speed in and traveling the remaining distance at 50 miles per hour. Okay, so clearly d by 2, if I take the whole distance to be d, now what is the average speed miles per hour? So clearly, if I take the total distance to be d, I have to put what the total time being taken for the journey. That will give me the average speed. That is total distance traveled divided by total time taken. So for that, I will calculate the time for each part of the journey. So first part is what? D by 2. And how I will calculate the time? That is distance over speed. Yes or no? Right? So that will give me d by 2 over 40. So that will be d by 80. And here d by 2 over 50. So that will be d by 100. So clearly we are getting d divided by d by 100 plus d by 80. So that will give us what? If you take the LCM here, that will be 8,000 actually. We have made one mistake. Okay, that will be 8,000. So now this will give us what? 4,000 by 90, or we can say that 400 by 9. Okay. So what will be our answer? I guess that will give us clearly 40, 44 is correct. 396 will be directly divisible. Okay, and the 4 will be remainder. Let me write it down. 3 or 44 into 9 plus 4 divided by. I hope you got it. Got it? Understood? Give me yes or no, please. Okay, now we'll move on to the next question. So basically, here what we're having, next question to be, Jackson drove a car. Let me erase it so that you can see the question. So Jackson drove a car from Emirates to Boston at the constant speed of 60 miles per hour. Okay, that is fine. On the way back along the same route. Okay, so he's going back also on the same route. He drives at a constant speed of 40 miles per hour. If he took 6 hours for the entire journey, what is the distance travel? Come on, try to understand. So here at we have the first location to be A, then B, and then again going back. Point is that while going from A to B, the speed was 40 miles per hour, and while going back, the speed was 40 miles per hour. Okay, and the total time of the journey has been given to us. Okay, that is t equal to 6 hours, right? But now what they're asking us clearly what is the distance. So if I assume that the time being taken to go from A to B is t1, and time being taken from going back from B to A is t2, can I say that 6 hours is nothing but t1 plus t2, right? But now I need to calculate t1. Yes or no? Right? So for that, what we'll do, t1 is nothing but what? Again, distance over the time. We know that this distance is what? D only. Distance is same for both the things. Yes or no? So 6 will be equal to what? 6 will be equal to T1. How T1 will be calculated? Sir, that will be D by 60. And what is T2? T2 is nothing but time being taken from going back from B to A. That will be, yes, distance. That will be D again divided by speed. That is 40. Okay. So now you can solve it out. So 6 equal to T times 1 by 60 plus 1 by 40. That will be 40 plus 60, 100 divided by 60 into 40. Right? Let me write it so that you don't get confused. What we are having to D, if we take common, that will be 1 by 60 plus 1 by 40. Okay. Now I hope we will get it. So 6 equals to D times what? 40 plus 60, right? We are cross multiplying it. So 100 by 1010 cancel. So here D will be directly 6 into 4. That will be what? 24. That will be 144. So see, question is definitely simple. Yes, we need to be sure about the approach. Any doubt? All the three questions were really good. I hope you have got the explanation for all of them. Got it? Okay. D is correct. No, 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 no. Okay, you're talking about the first question. See, basically now we'll start with the percentage. Now, if we talk about the percentage topic, so again, I'm going to give you two, three basic tips, okay, so that you should know, so that you can solve the percentage very quickly. The one very basic tip is what? That is nothing but, let's say if I have a quantity y, okay, it can be some value, it can be anything. Remember it. Now, what is happening here? Students, am I audible? Okay, so if we have y, then remember one thing, that there is one thing to do. What is that? That if I ask you that, okay, you have increased it by X%. So what you will do? You will simply say, sir, the final value will be y plus X percentage of y, right? And if I say now, after doing the increment of X percentage, what you're going to do? Let's say you are decreasing it by T%. So what you will do, this is the final value after the first stage. Now you will assume it to be, let's say, K. So the final value after decreasing it by T% will be K minus T% of K. In place of K, you will put this value. But rather than doing this, remember one thing. What you're going to do, if I have, let's say, Y, and let's say I'm increasing it by X%, let's say I'm decreasing by T%. Let's say we again decrease it by, let's say, W%. So what you can do, the final value will be simple, Y times 1 plus X by 100 times 1 minus T by 100 times 1 minus W by 100. So here you can see that what is happening, we are doing nothing, but we are multiplying with what? 1 plus something, and that something is what? It is definitely percentage. X percentage means X by 100. T percentage means T by 100. W percentage means W by 100. Point is that plus and minus will be decided by what is the nature that we are applying here, increasing or decreasing. Okay, and in that manner you can get the final value, so remember it. And definitely when then we have two basic formulas also, that is the amount, percentage increase is nothing but how much the amount have been increased divided by original amount, that is the initial amount, into 100. And definitely the percentage of decrease is again amount of decrease divided by original amount into 100. Okay, so the next question, basically the first question of this topic is, if 20% of 30% of a positive number is 10% of k% of the same number, what is the value of k? So very simple, again what we're doing, 20% of, see in mathematics, of simply represent what? It represent the multiplication. Okay, so and percentage is by 100 percent. Try to simply break this word. Percent means was per cent. Per means division, cent means 100. So 20% of means multiplication, 30% of a number, that is again multiplication. Let's say that number to be x, and then we have the percentage of decrease, that is again multiplication, 20% of k into 30 by 100 equal to 10 by 100 into k. 100 cancel out, got it? And 10 times 3, 30, and 20 into 3 is what? 60. 60 by 100. Okay, so this is 60%. So if k percentage is coming out to be 60%, so k value is 60. Understood? Got the explanation? Okay, now we'll move on to the next question. So the price of a music CD was first increased by, see now this is a good question. Okay, everybody come on, I'm giving you 45 seconds, let's say 1 minute. Try this question. This can be done by the trick that I have just told you 5 minutes back, that when we have the continuous increasing and decreasing pattern, then we can apply that formula. Come on, go for it. Last 30 seconds. Okay, now let us see the solution. So basically the price of a CD was first increased by 15%. Okay. And then new price was decreased by 30%. Which of the following is true about the price after these two changes? Come on. If I take the original price to be X, so increase means 15 by 100. Decrease means what? 1 minus 30 by 100. You just need to solve it. So what that will become? Simply, come on. X times what? 1 plus 15 by 100 minus 30 by 100. Clearly you can do one thing. What is that? Just multiply. So 1 into 1, 1 into minus 30 by 100 plus 15 by 100 minus 15 to 30, that is 45, 450 by 100 into 100. See how I have done it? Just come on, a plus b into c minus d is, a 1 will be multiplied with 1 and minus 30 by 100, then 15 by 100 will be multiplied with 1 and minus 30 by 100. That's what we have done here. So this will become x times minus 30 plus 15, that will be minus 30. Here, first of all, we'll do one thing. 1010 cancel out. And again, we can do one thing. What is that? Just divide this 10 here, because we want to make the LCM common. So this will become 4.5. So minus 4.5, yes, divide by 100. Can you see that this will become 1 minus 34.5 by 100? And clearly this is nothing but it is looking like that the price of CD has been decreased by 34.5%. That is nothing but almost equal to 35%. So no need to do any bulky calculation and you are done with the question. Got it? Any doubt? See how simple has become now to deal. Okay, now next question. So if 2a plus b, if 2a plus 3b is equal to 250% of 6b, what is the value of a by b? Come on, very simple. 2a plus 3b is what? 250% of 250% means 250 by 100 into 6b. So clearly 1010 cancel out, right? And if we cancel out it with 5, so 5, 5, 25, 5, 2, 10. And 2 times 3, 6. So 2a plus 3b is equals to 5 into 3, 15b. From here, 2a is equals to 15 minus 3, that is 12b. From here, a by b is, yes, 12 by 2, that is 6. Come on, simple question. Next question. If 25% of M is 50, what is the 15% of 2M? Come on, 25% of M is 50. That means 20 by 5 by 100 into M is what? 50. From here, 20 times 2, 50. And M is nothing but 200. So what is the 15% of 2M? 2M is 400. So 15% of 2M means 400. This is cancel out. So 4 is remaining. 15 into 4, 60. So see, more comfortable you are the terminology that what we use in the percentage and what it definitely we should know that what it means. Okay, then it will be easy for you to solve the question quickly, and that too without. Okay, now we'll move on to the next topic. No, we have few questions left. Let us solve these questions also. Come on, you have 45 seconds, or I'll give you 1 minute to solve the fifth question. Come on, everybody. Yes, what will be the answer for the fifth question? So basically, here you can see that in this question, what we are having, the cost of an automobile increases each by 2.5%. And the cost this year is $20,000. If the cost of the automobile is given by this, C of N is equals to 20,000 x power n. What is the value of x? Okay, point is that here what they're saying, the cost of an automobile increases each, I guess here n represent the year, and it is telling you that it increases each year by 2.5%. Okay, so now they're asking the value of x. Okay, so try to understand, each year it is increasing by 2.5%. That means what? 20,000 is the original value. So I will do one thing, 1 plus 2.5, that means, yes, 2.5 by 100, that is my x, because now for the next year again I'm going to multiply 1 plus 2.5 by 100. So that power will be reflected here. Are you getting my point? So this will be 1 plus 0.025. Got it? So this will be 1.025. So see, a very good question. Trust me, most of the student won't be able to understand it. Okay, understand it means what? They will take time that okay, what they're asking. But if you know that technique, that okay, ultimately what?
If I want to increase some value, let's say y by x percentage, so that will be y plus x percentage of y, that is nothing but y times 1 plus x percent, and that is nothing but y times 1 plus x by 100. So you should be able to see the percentage question in such way so that it is easy for you to solve them quickly. Okay, next question. So Tom's weekly salary was increased from $500 to $1,000 this week. By what percent was his salary increase? Come on, simple. We know that percentage increase is nothing but the change is 500 because the final is 1,000. See, no need to write 1,000 minus 500. Save your time. You can clearly see the difference. Okay, divided by original was 500. Got it, into 100%. Clearly 100%. Now definitely somebody will say, sir, it was clearly visible that 500 to $1,000, so it is an increase of 100%. But trust me, I have seen the students who give the answer 200% here. No, it is not. Let's say if you have $2, okay, and I'm increasing that amount by 100%, that means what? The amount you have, I'm giving you that equivalent amount, so that now it will be $4. So don't think that okay, it has become twice. Yes, but this you originally had, so the actual increase is 100% only. Got it? Okay, that is the reason I have showed you that okay, how we're getting the 100%. Okay, that is good if you are able to get the answer directly. Okay, now let us see this question. If the price of a stock rises by 6% one day, falls 5% next day, what was the change in the price of the stock after these 2 days? Come on, I want everybody to try this question, whoever watching this video after the recording, or even who are attending the sessions live here. Come on, do this question. This is a question for you because we have discussed this particular concept. We have done one example already. Now it's your turn to give me the answer. Come on. Yes, last 30 seconds. Come on. Simple only. If we assume the initial price of the stock to be X, then rises by 6% means 1 plus 6 by 100, and then decreases by 5% means 1 minus 5 by 100. Now you just need to calculate this product. That is again simple. It will be 1, then 6 by 100 into 1, and 1 into minus 5 by 100. So it will be actually 6 by 100 minus 5 by 100, and then finally 6 into 5, 30, but with a negative sign. So clearly, if we, or here we will have 100 square actually. Okay, so this will become actually 1 plus 1 by 100, and now I can write this 30 by 100 square. See here, I'm going to write it 100 into 100. So 1010 cancel out, and I can actually write it as 0.3 by 100. Okay, why I'm doing that? So that it becomes easy to merge these two values, right? So 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7 by 100, right? So this is nothing but what? Increase by 0.7%. So B is correct. Very good, very good. B is absolutely correct. Now, next question is simple only. I hope you should be able to get it. Very simple. If A is 25% of 2B, that means A is 25% means by 100 of 2B means into 2B. Okay. So then B is what percent? So we need to isolate B from here. Okay. So for that, what we will do? So from here, B will be nothing but equal to what? 100 will be multiplied there. 100 into A divided by 25 into 2 is 50. 50. But now for telling the percentage, we need to create 100 in the denominator, right? So what we'll do, we'll multiply with 2 and divide by 2. So this will give us 200 by 100 into A. Clearly this is nothing but 200% of Okay, that is how we'll solve the questions. Now we'll do the questions over the exponent, because that is again one very interesting topic, and definitely 99% I'm sure that okay, you can get one question over this topic. Okay, so let us quickly revise it so that within 10 minutes you can ensure one short question, okay, without committing any silly mistake. So let us quickly revise it. So basically, if we talk about the exponent, one thing we should be clear about, that here if 5 square is 25, so we need to be clear about the terminologies, because sometimes they put up the language in the question. So 5 here is the base. Remember it. In a power b, b is what? That is the exponent. A is what? The base. And see, it is not necessary that 25 will be the power. Sometimes in some books or in some material, you will find that they also call b as power also. Okay. So exponent is what? Again, whatever sitting or whatever the power a has been raised to. Sometimes they use power also. But like sometimes okay, they use the result as the power. Okay. Now, so we have few basic laws of exponent. Let us quickly discuss them. So if we talk about the laws of exponent, we know one thing, that if we have the base same and the powers are different, then we can definitely merge these two things and we can clearly have one base, and what? The powers will get added up. That is m plus n. Similarly, when we have what? Division, that is a by b raised to power a by b raised to power n, then this power will be get distributed a power n by b power n. Okay, the same way it get distributed in the multiplication. Okay, like a b power m is a power m into b power m. Point is that this is very important. This is also very important. Why? Because here you can see that a power m raised to power n. So whenever we have a power m and some another power is also raised to it, then these two power gets multiplied with each other, so it will become a power m into n. Remember it. Whenever we shift any number from numerator to denominator, or when we shift anything from denominator to numerator, the only thing that will change is what? The negation of power will take place. Okay, basically the power will become negative times of it. Okay, so if we have 2 power minus 2, it will become 1 by 2 square. Okay, so it is not necessary that in denominator we have power negative. No, remember that whenever you are bringing any term from numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, the power will get multiplied with a negative sign. Similarly here, if I have a power m by n, you can take this as like some property that a power 1 by n is what? Nth root of a, like this. Okay, so if I try to explain this property, this can be written as what? A power m raised to power 1 by n. So it is clearly nothing but n a power m. Got it? This is how we are having these properties or the laws of exponent. Now we'll do some quick questions, but yes, definitely these are simple questions. So I'm also going to give some time, like okay, let's say 40 seconds I'll give you for each question, then I will explain each question. Okay, come on. 45 seconds for the first question. First question, 45 seconds. Last 10 seconds. So basically here you can see that what they have given is minus 2 cube 8 square raised to power 4 is equals to 2 power 4 raised to power n. What is the positive value of n? Clearly we need to simplify this thing. Okay, one thing we are very much sure that this is minus 2 cube, right? So clearly we can write it as minus 8, right? 2 cube is 8 and negative sign will be there. 8 square is there, so we can write it as 8 into 8 raised to power 4. We know one thing, that if power is even, then negative gets absorbed. Okay, so this will be nothing but 8 cube raised to power 4. Where negative has gone, it has been absorbed by the even power. 8 cube. Okay, but it is nothing but what? 2 cube also. 8 cube is 2 cube. Cube raised to power 4. So clearly, ultimately, the multiplication will take place 3 into 3 into 4. Got it? And here we will have what? 2 equal to 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 4, 36. So 2 power 36. And this is equal to 2 power 4n. So equal to 2 power 4n. So 36 equal to 4n. That means n equal to 9. Got it? Let me take a small nib. Okay. Next question, 45 seconds. Come on. Last 10 seconds. Okay, so 4 cube plus 4 cube plus 4 cube plus 4 cube. How many 4 cubes are there? Sir, 4. So 4 times 4 cube. If I have a plus a plus a plus a, so I can write it as 4a, which is nothing but 4 power 1 plus 3 is 4 power 4, which is nothing but 2 square raised to power 4, which is nothing but 2 power 8. If it is equals to 2 power n, so from here n is 8. Come on, next question. 30 seconds. Sir, why 30, not 45? Come on, you just solve it quickly. Come on. So basically here, if m and n are positive and we have 5m power 5, n cube is equal to 20 m cube n. What is the value of m in terms of n? Okay, so we want to find m in terms of n. So basically m should be isolated. So first of all, clearly we can see that 5 times 4 is what? 20, and m cube is there. So m power 5 by m cube is equals to n by n power minus 3. I hope you have got it. Right? So m power 5 divided by m cube will be what? So that will be what? Yes, m square equal to n power 4 here. Yes or no? Sorry, that will be 3. Why? Because then n power minus 3 is going in the numerator. So power will get multiplied with what? Negative sign. So n power 4. Clearly from here, actually I missed out one 4 here, I guess so. Yes, here we had one 4. 4, 4. So if we take the power 1 by 2 on both sides, or if we take the square root on both sides, this will become 2n square. So D option is correct. Come on, next question. I'm giving you 1 minute, 10 seconds for both the question. Question number 5 and question number 6. Everybody, come on. If you have any doubt, then please put up it in the chat box. Definitely we are looking up for that. You can like the video till then if you are definitely enjoying the session, and at least like if you feel that we are bringing the good content, which I feel that we are definitely bringing up. Okay. Last 15 seconds. So see, if we talk about the fifth question, so definitely the fifth question is simple. K power minus 2 into 2 cube is 2 power 7. What is the value of k? Come on. Very simple. K power minus 2 is equals to 2 power 7 by 2 cube, which is nothing but 2 power 7 minus 3, that is 2 power 4. So k power minus 2 is 2 power 4, right? Now what I will do, I want to make the power of k to be plus 1. So what I will do, I will raise on both sides minus 1 by 2. Got it? Why I'm raising that? So that minus 1 by 2 to minus 2 will become 1. And here I will do the same thing, 2 power 4 power minus 1 by 2. Here this will become k. This will become 2 power minus 2, which is nothing but 1 by 2 power 2, which is 1 by 4. So D is correct. If I this question, if P and Q are positive numbers, P power minus 3 is 2 power minus 6. So what I will do, I will raise on both sides power minus 1 by 3, so that we can get P directly, yes or no. So 2 power minus 6 raised to power minus 1 by 3. This will become P, because minus 3 into minus 1 by 3 is P power 1, or basically 1 only. And here minus 6 into minus 1 by 3 will be square, 2 square. So that will be 4. So P is 4. Similarly here, what power we will raise on both sides? Sir, we will raise minus 1 by 2. So 4 square raised to power minus 1 by 2. This will give us Q equal to 2 into minus 1 by 2 is yes. That will be 2 into minus 1, which is 1 by 4. So P into Q will be what? 1 by 4 into 4, that is 1. So definitely it might be looking a little bit messy, but I don't that we need extra space for such question. You should be trying to write as minimum as number of steps while solving this question. Definitely this will help you. Got it? Okay. Next question. Come on, you have 45 seconds to solve the question number 7. Last 15 seconds. Okay. If A and B are positive integers and A power 6, B power 4, power 1 by 2, 675. What is the value of A plus B? So, come on, they have given us A and B are positive integer. Clearly, this power 1 by 2 will be distributed to A power 6 and B power 4. So, this will become A cube, this will become B square. Got it? A cube and B square, that is equals to 675. Now, come on, try to think that what will be A plus B. For that you need to see that A and B are positive integers. So definitely what are what integer we have such that cube of some number, and if you multiply that square of with square of some number, we will get 675. Let's say if we take 5, so we know that 5 cube is 125 and 5 square is what? 25. Okay, point is that we want to have 675, right? And definitely cube is something, if we try to recall the cube, 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, yes, 4 cube is 64, 5 cube is 125, then 6 cube is what? 216. If we talk about the square, so square is 1, 4, 9, 16. Then see, if I have 25 and 16. Okay. And 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36. 25 into 36. That won't give us the answer. 675. Let us see that how we can write it in terms of what? Square and the cube of some number. Okay. 675. Clearly, if I take out 5 from it, what I will get? Divided by 5. 5 into, see, few question will take a little bit time. That is fine. That is the reason that why we are saving the time in other question. Be practical about that. Okay. That out of 58 question might be there are 2 3 question. Okay. Which will take time. So for that reason, okay, be very much aware about that. If I divide it by 5, what I will get? We can actually use the calculator to here. So just to do it quickly, 675 divided by 5, that will give us 135. Now 135 won't give us anything. If we take out 135 divided by 5, that will give us 27. See, yes, 5 square and 27 cube. So 3 cube. So 5 and 3. So 5 plus 3, 8. See how quickly we have got it. Definitely a little bit analysis was required in this question, but a good question overall. Okay. So we're done with the exponents. So see, it hardly took us 15 minutes to revise this whole topic, and I don't think that okay there will be any question which you are not able to do. Okay. So now let us move back to the question that we were doing. So now we can actually do the ratio proportion also. Yes. Okay. In ratio proportion, see, let us directly start with the questions only. In ratio, we just simply know one thing. The ratio is a comparison of two number, and how we do it by taking their fraction. Proportion is basically when we are comparing two ratio. Comparing means what? When two ratios are equal to each other. Like clearly, 3 by 4 is equals to 6 by 8. Why? Because 6 by 8, if we simplify that, that will be 3 by 4 only. So 3 by 4 and 6 by 8 are in proportion with each other. Now, so first question, if the cost of a 6-minute telephone call is $1.20, at this rate, what is the cost of 15-minute call? So clearly we have timing divided by, let's say, cost. You can take C by T also. It will give you the same answer. So 6-minute telephone call is 1.20. Basically the cost is that. So 15-minute will be what? Let's say X. So what will be X? Cross multiply. So 6x equal to 15 into 1.20. So x will be 15 into 1.20 by 6. Okay. So clearly if we calculate 1.20, that will give us what? Or you can do one thing. If I divide it by 3, so 5 and 2. And 2 times 1.2, 0.6. So 0.6 into 5 will be what? $3. Got it? B is correct. So you need to understand this point. If you would have taken C by T also, so 1.20 by 6 equal to X by 15, then also you would have got the same answer. Understood the explanation? Any doubt? In what topic of geometry you have used the proportion? Come on, tell me. In what topic of geometry, in what figure you have used the proportion or the proportions are used? Tell me. Triangles, right? Basically similar triangles are there, so their sides are in proportion. So remember it. Okay, so it is very important. Direct question can also come, or a question can also come using the triangle theory. Okay, so let us now do the third question. If x by y is equals to 2 by 3, then 2x plus 5 is 76. What is the value of x? Come on, if x by y is 2 by 3, then you can do one thing. What is that? Clearly, student do one thing, that they multiply here, so they will have 3y equal, sorry, 3x equal to 2y. Now they will see that, okay, what should I replace here? Or sir, I can write here y as 3x by 2 also. That is also fine. See, there are two ways. Let me tell you. You can do one thing. What is that? X by y is 2 by 3. So you can take x as 2k and y as 3k. That is fine, because then if you take x by y, because you don't know the value of x and y. So remember it, x is not 2. Some student will directly take 2. No, that is not correct. We don't know, like, okay, if the ratio is coming out to be 3 by 4, but it could have been 6 by 8 also, so we don't know the original value. That is the reason we assume it to be 2k and 3k. If I put it here, what I will get, 2 times 2k, that is 4k, 5 times 3k, that is 15k, is equals to 76. From here 19k is 76, and you should know that k should be 4 from here. If I put it here, 2 into 4, that will be 8. So k x is 8. Got it? So definitely 2 is not correct. Or what you can do from here, you can see that 3x is equals to 2y, or you can see that y is equals to 3x by 2. Now you can put it in place of y, and then the whole equation will convert it in terms of x only. Then also you can solve it, you will directly get the value of it. Both the methods are absolutely fine, will give you the answer well within the time. Okay, just you should not be doing any silly mistake. Now let us now solve the next question. Come on. So in the 5 years, the ratio of Julie's edge to Song's edge will be 3 is to 5. In 5 years, okay. In 10 years, the ratio of Julie's edge to Song's edge will be 2 is to 3. What is the sum of their current edges? Come on, let us take Julie's edge to be x and Song's edge to be y. Got it? We are talking about the current scenario. After 5 years, their ages will be x plus 5 and y plus 5. So what they are saying, the ratio of Julie's age to Song's age will be what? 3 is to 5. Got it? So this will give us one equation in terms of x and y. Similarly, after 10 years, it will be what? X plus 10 divided by y plus 10. The ratio is 2 is to 3. Now you can frame two equation from here and you'll get the answer. But what is more convenient approach? Let us learn that. Actually, what you will do, don't assume it to be the current age x and y. What do you do? You know that after 5 years, the ratio is 3 is to 5. So I can assume that after 5 years, Julie's age can be taken as 3x and Song's age can be taken as 5x, right? Got it? What will be my answer? That will be 3x minus 5. Yes or no? If I get the value of x, that will be 3x minus 5, because I want the current age of what? Okay, of both of them. So 5x minus 5. Okay, so my answer will be nothing but if I add both of them. But for that, I need the value of x, right? So after 10 years means what? After 10 years means after 5 years after 3 is to 5. So here 3x and 5x are there. So here the age will be 3x plus 5 and 5x plus 5. Got it? And this ratio has been given to us 2 by 3. Now you can directly calculate the value of x from it. What it will be, cross multiply. 3 into 3, 9x. 3 into 5, 15. 2 into 5x, 10x. 2 into 5, 10. So from here 15 minus 10 is 10x minus 9x. From here we directly get the value of x as 5. Now just put it here. So if x is 5, so 15 minus 5, 10 is Julie's current age. And if I put 5 years, so 25 minus 5, 20 is nothing but Song's current age. So if we add both of them, 10 plus 20 is 30. So it's clearly a very good question. Okay. So I have told you both the approaches. Now it's your duty to see that which approach you're more comfortable with. I think that you should be comfortable with this approach. Why? Because then here you don't need to create any uh, system of equation, right? So that, like, if you don't have to create any system of equation, then definitely it reduces that burden of that, okay, what should I eliminate, x or y? Getting my point? And there, I guess, as per this question, you need to calculate the value of x and y both, because then only you'll be able to calculate current ages of both of them, and then you will take the sum. So rather than doing this, you should do this. Okay, rather than doing that, you should do this. Got it? Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay, so question number 4 now. So question number 4 is basically, if a is divisible by 2, if a is divisible by 2, b is divisible by 5, and A by B is 7 by 9, and A plus B is less than 400, which is the, what is one possible value of A plus B? Come on, this is a good question. Good question in the sense that they have given us lot of information. Now our work is to come on, like directly fetch the important out of it. Everything is important because this is a maths question, and definitely we are not having some kind of language which is definitely that flowery language, okay, that they use in describing some condition. No, here everything is important. A is divisible by 2, B is divisible by 5. Remember this point, okay? Point is that A by B is 7 by 9. So can I take A to be 7k and B to be 9k, right? If the ratio of A and B is given, so I can assume A to be 7k and B is to be 9k. Okay, now point is that A is divisible by 2. That means A can be taken as what? 2m. M is some integer. B is divisible by 5. So B can be taken as 5n. Getting my point? Yes or no? Right. Okay. But point is that they're saying that A plus B is less than 400. So 7k plus 9k should be less than 400. That means 16k should be less than 400. That means k should be less than 400 by 16. 400 by 16 means what? Let us simplify it. Uh, I guess it we can be divided by 5. Sorry, 8. So 8 5 40 0 2 25. K is less than 25. If k is less than 25, okay, now we need to see that if k is less than 25, then in what manner we can get the value of k in such way that 7k should be divisible by 2 and 9k should be divisible by 5. Are you getting my point? Clearly I can see that if I take k equal to, let's say, just now start taking the values, okay, let's see, you take k equal to 20. So I guess 7 into 20 will be a, and b will be 9 into 20. Are you getting my point? Clearly, 7 into 20 is 140. 9 into 20 is what? 180. This is divisible by 2. This is divisible by 5. So this can be one answer. That means what? 320 you can give as the answer. Let me give you other possibilities also. Let's say if I take k to be 10. If I take k to be 10, so a will be 70 and b will be 9 into 10, 90. Clearly, b is divisible by 5, a is divisible by 2. And their sum is nothing but 160. So you can understand there can be many answers here. Okay. But point is that are you able to understand the question? Okay. Because some student will take this possibility or directly they will take 2m and 5. No. If they've given you the ratio, directly assume the number from there, 7k and 9k. And clearly a plus b is less than 400. So I've put that and I've got some idea that k is less than 25. But now the k value should be in such way, it should be taken in such way, what is that, that the a that I get and the b we get should be divisible by 2 and 5 respectively. Okay. Okay, so that is it for today's session. Definitely we did some really good questions today. Okay, I hope this has helped you in having a good revision overall. Okay, and again, definitely the upcoming sessions we are having for the English for the upcoming 2 days, so definitely try to join them. And we are here just to solve your doubts also and to bring the quality content that is for sure 110% helpful for your preparation for this SAT exam. That is the reason SATLAS, like the name itself justified that you will get everything that is required for the SAT exam. And this should be what, like, your goal to just get the amazing score in the very first go. For that you should take the brilliant guidance that is available with us, so that you can short clear this exam. And in terms of clear, I'm just telling you that you should get that dream score that you're looking for. Okay, so that is the whole thing that I want to say here. And other than that, please keep revising, and whatever queries you're having, just please keep joining the live sessions. Or even also you can just directly contact us by filling that form or by clicking that link that we have provided in the description. Okay, so that is it. So